Hello everybody, this is Baztopia back again with another episode of Banished. This is episode 10, I believe. So, in the last episode, we ran into a dire situation. Our people are dying, and they're dying like crazy. Some of it's due to old age, however, the vast majority of it is due to starvation. We're running out of food again. And quite honestly, I'm not exactly sure how we're going to fix this or if we're going to be able to fix this. I do remember that I told you guys early on about a specialized tool called Collect Wild Food. The problem is I don't have any laborers, but I'm still going to try to collect food and just see if we can get this going. And there's obviously a lot of food around. Let's see. I am going to pause this particular market. And I'm going to put one builder. Let's see. Blacksmith. Got a tailor going. Oh man. Yeah, let's see. We don't have any laborers. Let's do this. I'm going to get rid of a fisherman. I'm not sure that he's doing a whole lot of good anyways. We got somebody who's become a laborer, so that's good. So hopefully we'll start collecting some of this food and do it quicker than later. I'm going to pause this market. Our builders, for now, let's just get them collecting that food. And I'm going to try to increase the priority on some of this. Hopefully we can start getting that food soon. I'm going to speed this up. Oh jeez. Children dying of starvation's not necessarily terrible, though. That is terrible. This could be the end of Baztopia, guys. We may starve before we do anything. Still got 33 people, though. We just don't have enough people to run everything, so we may have to shut production down on some of this stuff. We don't necessarily need an herbalist right now. For the most part, they're not dying of health issues, they're dying because they ain't getting food. It's really kind of bad because these herbalists are actually producing tons of food. Or not herbalists, I keep calling them herbalists, but gatherers are not producing tons of food. I could get rid of one of my hunters. Put him out to gathering food. Okay guys, sorry about that. I put a cut in. What I did is I just put this on 5x speed and just let them run around and start collecting some food. And you can see we did collect quite a bit of food. But it's going away just about as fast as we can collect it. So hopefully that'll take care of some stuff. I'm not sure if it'll take care of the problem or not. I'm going to switch these guys down to one apiece. I think we're producing enough now that it's not that big of a deal. We're going to have to collect some logs in order to, you know, help them out, but do that. Oh man, our food is just almost gone already. I guess they collected it and pretty much that was the end of it. And for the short term, I am going to turn these guys off. And reason being is we have plenty of tools for the short term, so hopefully they get out there and they'll start collecting some more food. Yeah, so you can see it's starting to climb back up. That's good. What does our food graphs look like? So we produced 5,000 last season. See, okay, so this year we actually produced more than we're using so far. That's good. Question is have we produced enough to actually start sustaining the population? I mean, part of this is just kind of like in the first starvation we had, is people died and our food stores went back up because they died. It's not the best thing in the world to be happening, but it happened. it, so I don't have to look at that anymore. And yeah, sorry, this isn't probably the most exciting time to be watching, simply because, yeah, all I can really do is sit here and try to fix it, and what to talk about while I'm trying to fix it's kind of difficult to do. Producing food. This is not so bad. I'm happy about that. There any more food to collect? Yeah, there's some more. Let's try collecting some more of that. I think we still have quite a bit of it down here. Probably already collected some of it, but not all of it. Got 9 laborers now, so that's good. Kind of thinking I'm going to go ahead and put in another builder, and I'm going to see if I can't get him to build the central market. If we can get the central market built, I really think that's going to help out with some of our food distribution issues. So we can hopefully get it to our people fast enough that they don't starve. Because even if they're starving, they're 5 times speed and just let it sit. So this episode could run a few minutes over. Let's see here. We're producing food now, so that's good. We are getting food. The problem is the only way we're producing this food is collecting it manually. We're not actually producing that amount of food, which means when that food's gone, it's done. We won't have any more. So we've got to get this fixed still. And getting it fixed is difficult to do. Might be worthwhile to put that fisherman back in now. So we've got some laborers. I really wanted to get a school put in so that we could start taking care of some of this, but labor issues. You know, if we had a school, our fishermen would produce more fish. Our blacksmiths would replace more tools. You know, but we really can't have our children not working at the moment. If we need them working. You know, what might be the best thing to do, since I am producing some candles now and I could collect iron and stone to sell, is get in a trader. If I have a trader, I could actually buy food. Might be our only option at the moment. What we got here? I know they got different types of traders in here. We've got smuggling docks, bootleggers, chartered company, industry supplier, farm supplier. Farm supplier is small seeds and animals trading post. That could be cool, but I think really we'll just put in a regular trader for now. We don't want to limit what kind of trading we've got going on. We'll put that in. That looks like those 2 roads will line up just about right with that. I have no idea what this black box is right here. I think it's the minimize button maybe, and it's just that it's because it's not built yet. Maybe that's why it's there that way. I'm not sure. This one doesn't have one though, and I'm pretty sure it'll have a minimize button, so it could just be a graphical glitch. Not something I'm going to worry about right now. You see, we're almost up to 1,000 food. That's good, but like I said, it's all because they're collecting it from out here. Plenty of stone. They've got the logs. They're just not putting lumber in place, but I'm pretty sure we have lumber. Yeah, we have 328 lumber. There shouldn't really be any reason why that's a problem. In fact, I'm going to switch him over to firewood for now, since we're at a deficit on firewood. Nobody's freezing to death anymore, but then again, that's because it's 76 degrees, so. Has our hunter done anything? He's gotten some feathers, but no meat. I mean, I don't know. I don't get it. Shouldn't there be an equal number of feathers and meat for every duck that you get? Seems like that would be reasonable. These guys are still producing. They're not producing as much as I'd hoped. He's getting some ducks and feathers. That's good. Still had some venison, but that was from the last season. We really need to get this built. Come on, guys. Part of this is there's just one guy building it right now. and it really wants 5 people building it, so it will get built, but it's just going to be a little slow about it. Let's see. Still producing honey. He hasn't run out of wax, so I think we're getting pretty good conversion rate here. Bad news is about having this is I'm going to have to assign a worker to it. And that's just one more worker that's not doing something else. Keep seeing it autosave. It keeps reminding me I need to actually do a save of my own. I need more logs. Let's get some more logs. Part of that's because I had to cut this down to just one worker. Still not sure where they're getting this gold from. The only thing I can figure out is they just randomly pick it up. Maybe when they're picking up rocks and stuff. Maybe they're finding it inside. I'm not sure. Producing some meat. I think I've mentioned it before, but I do have disasters turned off as well. So, pretty sure I mentioned that at the very beginning, but I just want to make sure that's clear in case anybody's wondering why they haven't seen any. It's not that I'm lucky, I just turned it off. There's nothing less fun than your entire town being taken down by something you can't control. Starvation's terrible, but at least it's something I can actually control. It's something that's up to me to get working. Alright, so we'll get them going. Starting to run low on tools again, so let's go ahead and get let's go ahead and get him working again. And let's see, do we have iron or just iron ore? Oh, I still have quite a bit of iron, so I don't think we need to be smelting any iron just yet. And we don't need to make any fuel for the furnace because we're already doing that. Just getting some stuff in there. Hopefully he starts getting some food though. The radius isn't huge, so we're not going to be getting any of the food from up here, but we'll be getting it from around here, and they should be able to get it from here, so hopefully that'll work out a little bit. This guy is just not getting done. Let's see if we can't prioritize it a little bit. Reserve of tools is low, yes I know. He's starting to produce them though, so I'm not too terribly concerned about that. He should be getting those out pretty quick. Fortunately, I can't up the number of people in this one without actually upgrading the individual. Without upgrading him to a smithy or a large smithy. Oops. Hit a button on my multi-button mouse there. That's what caused that. Let's see, what do we got here? We've got food going. Doing pretty good on food this season. Yeah, part of that could have been because it was winter. Hadn't really thought about that. Because I don't have weather effects turned on, that might be the reason on that. Good, they're getting that cleared and getting stuff put in. Need 140 logs though. I think I'm going to put in another stockpile temporarily. Put it right there. And hopefully they can take these logs they've been cutting down and put them over here and then use them right away. We fixed on homes. I'm pretty sure we got more. Yeah, we got more homes than families, so we're good there. Tons of beeswax. What are we doing on production here? We've produced way more than we're using on food, so like I said, that's awesome, except for the fact that we're only doing that because we did a manual labor pickup of all that food. And he's producing tools now, so that's good. We shouldn't have to worry about that. And 7 laborers working. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this back on. Put an herbalist in there. Just make sure we stay fairly healthy. And we really probably ought to get another grave up, because if our people start dying off again, they're going to really be upset. I'll put this one out here somewhere. Maybe. Maybe I should... Well, no, I built the market there. Let's see. Go build it right here. And maybe I can build a church right here at some point. Yeah, that could be kind of cool. In fact, we could go ahead and put that in. That's a big church. What's this? Oh, that's a hill. Chapel. Parish house. Oh, parish house, that's tiny. Yeah, we'll probably build that like right there. I'm gonna pause that though, we don't want to actually build that right now. Okay, so we do get our food situation fixed up, and we're produced a ton of fuel now. I'm gonna let our log situation get back up until we actually need the lumber. Sitting on lumber, we still have 266 lumber, and we're not really utilizing it right now, so hopefully that'll work out. Let's see, how's this guy doing on feathers? He's produced some feathers, that's good. Oops. And this guy has produced a few feathers, that's good. Got some more laborers being born, or being coming about to age here. That's good. All these deer down here, and then you go up there. Although I will tell you this, even though it's got a radius at this, these deer hunters will actually come out beyond that radius. We've seen them do it. Herb limit's 100. Huh, interesting. So, if I had to guess, I would say some of the food that I told to pick up were actually herbs. Could be wrong. Switch that up to 2. Get this built. Really like to get this built before the end of the episode. There's another duck. Oh, somebody died of old age. It was our herbalist. Let's see. Go ahead. Build this, this, and this. And build it around here. Here. There, just for looks. So it's working out pretty good. They're actually hopefully distributing food better, so it's not going to be perfect because we don't have any way to distribute food from up here. Once we get in, I don't even know, we may not even build this one. We may cancel it and put in a bigger one, kind of offset it a bit. We'll see. For now I'm going to leave it be because we're getting stuff where we need it to go. Okay, good. Come on. Build. And yeah, I know I could up the number of people that are working on it. It would probably build faster, but I'm going to leave it be for now. Let's see, how are we doing on food here? See, we produced 1,075 for this last season. That's awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. What's this guy doing? He's still got reeds. How many reeds do we have? Should we be collecting reeds again now? We still have 126 reeds, so we're okay there. What do we have in the way of wool? Start building wool again? We don't have any wool. What are they doing with the wool then? We just haven't produced any recently. How much leather do we have? We have 85 leather, so let's switch this guy over to leather. Come on. trading yet, because that's what we're going to need. We're going to need to start trading for a lot of the things we need until we can get a population that sustains itself. It should get built here in the next few. Then we'll probably end the episode. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and pump this up to 10 times and see if we can't just kick this thing out. And let's see. Still producing a good amount of food. Materials. Okay, here we go. So let's see. Yeah, so that's what that button was. I'm gonna pump that at 1 there. Just leave it at the 1. And we're going to tell it to put in all of the candles. I'm gonna put 1,000. That's way overshooting it, but that's what we're gonna do. And let's see, what else could we put in there? Anything? Some bone meal, maybe. Yeah, put the bone meal in there. We'll say 1,000 bone meal. We want plenty of food in there. No feathers. Maybe the tallow for now. Put it in there. We can use it to make candles too, I think, but for now we're going to do that. And yeah, I think we'll leave there. I'm not sure where we're getting potatoes from, but potatoes are showing up on that list. Probably when I did the food collecting, that's probably where that came from. Okay, so I'm going to do that, and I'm going to move this trading window to right there, I think. Yep. And just a quick tip for anybody who doesn't know, if a trader does show up, as long as this window is open, even if it's not expanded, but as long as it's open like this, the trader will never leave until I click on dismiss. If I close this window out, he'll leave when he thinks it's time to leave. So that's something to keep in mind. It's a good tip. I just like keeping it open, and then it's always there and I don't have to worry about it. Okay, and I think this episode's probably a little bit short, but I've really got to go. Just real quick, we've got our trader in. We've maybe fixed our food situation. I'm not sure. We're doing a lot of that manually, but we may have to keep doing that for a bit. Hopefully in the next episode, we'll start doing some trading, maybe. And we need to start producing some more in the way of food and materials, feathers in particular. Maybe we get some chickens, start producing some feathers that way. But yeah, we've hopefully stabilized out a bit here. And if you like what you're seeing, click that like button. And if you don't like what you're seeing, click that dislike button, but let me know in the comments why. And if you do like what you're seeing, please click that subscribe button. And I hope to see you back next time for some more Banished.